our team, Mr. Manav Gupta and Mr. Siddhant, Ms. Anuradha, and the whole team of VyntraVerse. They are here to guide you, to steer you through all your fears regarding placement. So please give a huge welcome.
Thank you, Priya ma'am, and thank you, Vikas sir, for such a great start. I believe that all of you are feeling energetic and inquisitive to know what we are going to know here. So, I would just like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you who have gathered here. I see inquisitive faces and excitement to know where we are going to take you on. So, without wasting a minute now further, I would like to introduce Mr. Manav Gupta, who is Chief Strategy Officer at VyntraPro Innovations, and now he is going to take over and tell you all about what VyntraVerse is and how VyntraVerse is going to write your success story in days to come. Thank you all. Over to you, Manav.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi guys, good morning. As ma'am beautifully presented me, I'm Manav. I am the CSO for VyntraPro Innovations. To give you a background about our company, there are two wings to the company. One is VyntraPro, which is the enterprise solutions, wherein we work with Fortune 500 companies to provide managed services, automation services, AI-related services, and help improve efficiency for big companies like Atos, Kyndryl, IBM, HCL, and whatnot. The second part of a company is called VyntraVerse, which we will be discussing today. It's a very interesting concept, and I think it's an incredible boost to you guys for your future. Okay, so let's look at this slide for a second, and we understand there is CPU, GPU, and there is a new technology coming in which we have labeled as Architecture X. Guys, just bear with us for 30 minutes. Your favorite influencers are not going anywhere. They're going to be there. If you can stay away from Instagram and WhatsApp for a while, I can assure you it's something which is good for you guys. So when we look at this, the CPU and GPU win in the switching speed. And when it comes to targeted learning, CPU is a general purpose. CPU is something that we have in our laptops, and GPU is broad parallelism, which you have for the AI data centers and the big data centers and what NVIDIA is all about these days. And there is Architecture X. What it does is it learns what it matters and it picks up what it wants. If you give 1 billion input to CPU and GPU, they're going to process it all. Whereas the Architecture X selects what input to use. Now let's talk about the power draw. We all know it's a very good thing in the news that the data centers are consuming a lot of water and electricity, which is very true. So CPU runs about 150 watts, GPU runs around 700 watts, but Architecture X is running on 20 watts. 20 watts is not more than a light bulb above your head. Noise tolerance. If you give a huge amount of data set, CPU is brittle, struggles with ambiguity. The GPU, though it's a very powerful machine, it computes everything you give, but still wants a clean signal. So the first rule of AI is to have a clean data set to train the model. Whereas Architecture X thrives on messy input. Now, anyone in this room can guess what's the technology of Architecture X? Is it quantum computing? Is it something better than the GPU or some advanced GPU? Anyone in the room? Even you two laughing on whatever. I'm telling you, yaar, your favorite, your boyfriend, your friends, whatever, they're not going anywhere. Just bear with us for 30 minutes. Anyone can guess? Anyone? Sorry? Huh? Okay. Anyone else? Sorry? Okay. Anyone else? No problem. So the future technology is your human brain. So when we talk about comparing ourselves to the AI or to the GPUs, I think we are making a big mistake. all the AI technology, all the automation solutions that are there to remove the redundant work from our lives and make more time for us. So when you look at a brain, our brain is a wonderful hardware. Any input that you give, it selects what input to give. You know, you touch, you see, you sense, you smell. It's a billions and billions of input at once, billion times the neuron is firing. Still, it is very selective to make a decision. And all of this is happening at 20 watts of power. So when you ask me, should you be scared of AI? I don't think so. AI is there for compute. We are here for judgment. So all in all, the idea that AI will take up jobs, AI will do this, AI will do that, it's not a true story. AI will simply remove the redundant work from our lives and create a better lifestyle for us where we can focus on more value added work than our past years. So there is a reason why the compass came before the clock. The watch measures time, tracks effort, whereas the compass gives you a direction. So gives someone's more time in no direction, they will always stay busy and they'll be like, oh, don't have plans for drinking tonight, I can't go there, Goa trip cancel, I'm very busy. But if you give that person a direction with time, they will succeed. The time starts compounding when you are in the right direction. So you don't need more time first, you need the right direction, and that time is now, because as we know, AI is disrupting our lives in a manner and making a very beautiful place for us. In decision leadership skills for fresher level jobs. And those type of jobs, the number of jobs increased by 35%, and all the rest job with the redundant process or a redundant role decreased by 10%. So year on year, it is changing. WEF suggests if a person is having some knowledge of AI, knows how to use AI at its advantage, the premium a company is ready to pay is 62%, which is up from 57% last year. So I think AI, if you guys even focus on a little bit how to use it, you will get a better job, you will get a better paying job. And the best part is, every job lost because of AI is creating 1.85 jobs. So when we say that AI is taking away jobs, it's creating more jobs on the other side. For example, us, I don't need the amount of project managers anymore because that's the bot work. But to make the bots, I have hired 3 automation engineers, 2 AI ML engineers to ensure the bots are running smoothly and the right thing, the right bot with the right code is implemented. Now I will hand over the mic to Siddharth. He will take you guys further into the detail.
Alright, so good morning everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So before I will start, I will say the thing you will be thinking, like एक और guest lecture, एक और PPT and एक घंटा और गया. So I will just take 12 minutes of yours and the first minute will totally be yours only. Okay. So my name is Siddharth Sharma. I'm a ServiceNow developer with 5+ years of experience in ITSM, GRC and ITOM. So it was not long ago when I was also sitting in the same seats and guessing what to do now. Okay. So first I have a question for you guys. So put your hand up if you have ever created a chatbot or something with AI in it. Beautiful. Like I can see each and every hand. Okay, so now just keep it up if that AI or your project have ever touched a company's real system or anyone's salary depend on it. I can just see one, right? So guys, that is the gap. Okay, you can build a model, you can act on it. Basically, you have built a brain, but you have never thought about it to connect it with a particular body. All right. So if I talk about AI, so using AI is very easy nowadays. It is everywhere. It can do each and everything. But the hard part is making AI do the real work, where it touches the real data in a production environment or someone's real salary depends on it. And if I say so, that is the part where all the enterprise money sits. Okay. पहले मेरे को बताओ एआई कौन कौन यूज करता है यहाँ पे? लगभग सब होंगे, सभी कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. So I will give an example. I gave AI a command, if you can see so. Okay, a user says the approval workflow is broken and 3 invoices are stuck. What should I do? On the left hand side, that is ChatGPT, Claude, or any AI, if we talk about. It can guide you how to do that. Okay, but it doesn't act. And if you can see on the right side, that is Now Assist, the AI built in the ServiceNow itself. It doesn't guide. It works, it fixes it, it summarizes it, and it already give you what do you need. Like it creates the 3 things, 3 invoices, and fixed it and updated it long ago. So that is the difference, guys. I guess you are already doing your projects right now. So for example, there is always one friend in the project, like who is very active in WhatsApps and he likes to lead the team, but वो काम नहीं करता है. काम कौन करता है? जो बाकी लोग पीछे बैठे हैं, ठीक है. यहाँ पे भी सेम प्रॉब्लम थी, बट वो नाउ असिस्ट ने पूरी कर दी. नाउ असिस्ट क्या किया, इसने आके टोटल ही समराइज कर दिया, फिक्स किया. इट डज द वर्क इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट गाइडिंग इट कि व्हाट टू डू. And if I say so, companies don't pay for suggestions, guys. They pay for the action you take. So I will just talk about 3 numbers right now. The first one is, it is done research by Pearson for ServiceNow. Like there will be near about 28 lakh openings by 2028 in the tech world only and in ServiceNow itself. Okay, so thing is that jobs always exist, but the people were not even capable enough to pick up that. And we as VyntraVerse are here to fulfill that particular gap. Okay, the second thing is, like if I say so, 82% of Indian employers say that they cannot find the talent they need. That means job exists, right? But सबको कुछ वैसा स्किल चाहिए जिसे वो लाइकवाइज की जॉब ले पाए. Okay. So if I talk about that 2 tracks, companies like Infosys, IBM, Cognizant, Wipro, HCL, they have the 2 fresher tracks nowadays. One is the normal line which we apply from LinkedIn or off-campus placements, wherever. And the second track is the premium one, the students who know AI and can work with AI in enterprise environments. So they are getting hired so fast and with the good packages rather than the normal line we are going to. Okay, so let's talk about first what is ServiceNow and what is UiPath. I will start with ServiceNow. So ServiceNow is the system large companies run their daily work on. It handles tickets, it handles approvals, it handles employee requests, every security incident, it all flows through ServiceNow. अब इससे पहले सब बोले कि ServiceNow तो एक टिकटिंग सॉफ्टवेयर है, नहीं. टिकटिंग सॉफ्टवेयर वो 10 साल पहले था. अब के टाइम पे with AI, with like tens of modules as in ITSM, GRC, ITOM, so बिल्कुल चेंज हो चुका है. टिकटिंग खत्म हो गई. Now it handles finance, legals, assets, data migration, each and everything. And with Now Assist, like now it can read the work, decide what to do, and actually implement that. And about UiPath, so automation के बारे सब जानते होंगे. What is automation? Okay, so UiPath is an automation tool. It makes the software do the work instead of a particular person. Okay, it can create data, it can update that data, it can run into any software and do the automation. So part is that robots do the clicking and AI agents think. So it is a combination of both, like where we can just run a 20-year-old system that I can give example of finance ones. Okay, it can just, we can connect UiPath with it. It will work, implement all the data and give you the results side by side, and all via a robot and an agent. You don't have to touch anything. If there is something, it has to be scheduled at 2 a.m. at the night. It will do automatically. You don't have to touch any single part of it. So UiPath is where AI turns into execution. So guys, what I want from you, like before you sleep today, just I want 20 minutes of yours. Anyways, you will spend 40 to 45 minutes scrolling in Instagram. Okay. So just 20 minutes, log into ServiceNow free edition. Okay. And UiPath also has a free software. So by tomorrow morning, you will have a total running browser or a sandbox environment in your systems. अब फ्री सुन के तो कई लोग जागे होंगे कि फ्री की चीज आ गई, ठीक है? All right, Manu sir, hand over to you. I can just tell ServiceNow and UiPath. Now it's on to you.
Guys, RPA सबको पता है? Everyone knows RPA? किसी को नहीं पता what is RPA? You know, UiPath was the world's first RPA tool, and now they have progressed into being an agentic AI company. And ServiceNow is trusted by 86% of Fortune 500 companies. So back when I was working with SAP in Dubai and then Singapore, I realized the workflow system that we were using to manage 112,000 employees was not SAP at all. While we were selling SAP, I was making presentations to sell workflow solutions to MSMEs and different companies on workflow management, etc. We were using ServiceNow workflow management tools for employee payroll management, etc. So that's the power of ServiceNow. And UiPath is credited to be the leading player in agentic AI solutions. Guys, seriously, it's about your job. You can lay off your phones for half an hour. Please. So if you look at that, we are saying again, I would like to reiterate that jobs are not there, but on the other hand, ServiceNow and UiPath are hiring extensively. We have thousands of openings with them, different companies, the OEM, their implementation partners, the places where it has been implemented are looking for early stage professionals who can make a decision, who can make a judgment call and implement the bots for the same. So that's the power for ServiceNow and UiPath. And by the way, if you know the skills, mostly these are used by large Fortune 500 companies or large MNCs. So hence, if you have these kind of skills, you have a good chance to work with a large organization. Okay. So salary की बात सबको बहुत अच्छी लगती है. I think वहीं पे थे सब. So what happens if you stay on the track in the next 5 to 8 years? It's an indicative figure with your, I think if you are a better manager, you're a better leader, you can shoot across the board also. In 5 to 8 years for ServiceNow, you can look at a package of up to 30 lakh rupees. And for UiPath, you can look up to 28 lakh rupees. Again, you can score more than this. Now, if you are in year 3 to 5, you specialize and own the modules. In UiPath, you scale the automation. So somewhere around 15, 16 up to 18 lakh rupees of salary that you can look at. And what matters the most is where will you enter today? So today you will be entering, if you know these two skills by heart, you know the technical ability of these two skills, you will enter around 5 to 8 lakhs as a starting package and with reputed organizations as again used by large companies. So monetary, your progression for the future is better with these tracks. Now, how did we come to these tracks? The two tracks were decided by extensive research of the job openings, speaking with the OEMs directly, checking their forecast for sales and what is their vision for India 2030. So if you want to start tonight, this is our website. You can look at our website and you can apply for the VyntraVerse batch. I know confused what is a VyntraVerse batch, etc., etc. Now I'm gonna tell you what it is. We are a company which is an enterprise layer between engineering colleges and the enterprise, what enterprise demands. Very simple. We coach you and teach you on 4 tracks. One is your foundational IT, wherein we teach you even how to give prompts, your basic JavaScript, VB.NET, etc., etc. Professional and communication skills, where we capture your critical thinking, analytical thinking, design thinking, to make sure that you're future ready and you do stand out from the crowd and you can become a better leader. The third track is your technical track, either the ServiceNow or UiPath basis, what you get into. And the fourth track and the most interesting track is your industry orientation. So our CEO for the company is an ex-CIO, ex-CEO for large-scale organization, companies as big as Reliance. Our academic director has already built $1 billion business and now is helping us to build VyntraVerse. The unfortunate part about VyntraVerse is not everyone can get into it. So our process is very simple. We first screen you, then basis the screening, you're assigned a track. So we take a very small assessment on your aptitude skills, communication skills, professional skills, and thinking strategy skills, and basically you get a report of ocean. So no coding round. By the way, this is a great part. There is no coding round with this kind of jobs because these are low code and no code platforms. So for ServiceNow, you need very basics of JavaScript, which we teach in foundational IT. And for UiPath, you need basics of VB.NET, which you again need for very basic level. So no rocket science involved. What these two programs will enable you would be, you would be the ones building the robots, not getting replaced by the robots. Okay. So, and by the way, if you guys do and you clear the assessment and all, my fees is contingent on basis your placement. So we take 100% guarantee of your jobs. So the college doesn't pay me until I get you placed. So rest assured, my motivation, my finances are triggered when you guys get placed, right? The future is going to be very interesting. We will have more time ever on our hands compared to our parents or me for the chance, because AI will remove the redundant work from our lives and we can focus on building something great and building the robots again, as I said. So that's what VyntraVerse is. We coach you across foundational IT, professional skills, industry orientation, the right technical track, and then we get you placed as well. And we take 100% guarantee for the people who are enrolling with us to get you placed. And if you enroll, like we are planning to get you guys enrolled in month of August end. So the placements will happen somewhere around February, March. So while your peers would be interning in semester 8, you guys will be in full-time job roles. So that's what VyntraVerse is.
All right, students. So Manav and Siddhant have already given you an overview that VyntraVerse would be taking up 2 tracks with us for this semester. One is the ServiceNow track and one is the UiPath track. So how we have planned for you so that you are not overburdened and you are able to do justice to these tracks in case you are selected for it. All right. So currently you are studying these electives: program elective 6, 7 and open elective. So once you are selected for this VyntraVerse program, all these 3 electives will be mapped to that VyntraVerse program. So you don't have to study program 6, program elective 6 or 7 or open elective. Like for example, for full stack students, they are studying big data, microservices and 1 open elective in MOOC. So they are giving 3 exams. They don't have to appear for that once they are selected for VyntraVerse. Those credits will be mapped from the VyntraVerse program itself. You will be appearing for the VyntraVerse assessments at the NCU campus. Rest, they will be taking it online, offline. based upon the requirement. So that is the course mapping point of view. Second thing, the fee structure. Since this is we already ran a pilot batch for our 2026 pass out students. Two of them, Mukul and Tanmay, are already here with us. So they'll tell you about their experience. For them, since they had already passed out, so we fully sponsored these students. Out of 12 students who continued with the journey, 8 are still there and they are continuing the journey with VyntraVerse. And for your batch, what we have come up with the model is, initially you pay 10,000 rupees. If you go to the VyntraVerse site, their actual fee is much higher than this. All right. So university has signed an MOU with VyntraVerse. Just to get a starting point, you will be paying 10,000 as the enrollment fee, and they are guaranteeing us 80% placement. In the pay bracket, 5 to 8 lakhs. That is your starting package. And once you are placed, the university will reimburse that fees. I hope the model is clear. Any doubts? Any student having any doubts regarding how it will be done? See, students, you are free to ask questions in case you are having any questions. And regarding the utility of ServiceNow and UiPath, Manav and his team have explained it very well. Today is the age of AI automation. So we don't want to be replaced. We want to be in the job market. And for that, we need to be trained on the current skills. All right. So this is what the university has planned for you. We'll be floating the interest form to you maybe by tomorrow. Then an assessment would be conducted by the VyntraVerse team. As told, it will have basic aptitude, mathematical reasoning questions. Students who clear that aptitude will get one-on-one counseling sessions. Based upon those sessions, you will be put in one batch, either ServiceNow or UiPath. I hope, yes, Vita?
Ma'am, like as you mentioned in the slide, as the pay can be almost,
Yes.
but it is 5 to 8. So, if like, is it just for me, like, could it be more than that?
Yes,
More than that?
definitely. This is the base package which you are being promised based upon your performance. See, ServiceNow and UiPath, if you will Google them, they both have industry-ready global certifications. So based upon your performance, your achievements, how well you do in this course, you will be getting the opportunities. Right, Manav? I hope you can add to it.
So 5 to 8 is an indicative figure because we don't want you guys to get placed at a lower package than this for sure. Because I also got into Ernst & Young right off engineering college and they were paying me 4.2. I didn't like it. So 5 to 8 is something that we are looking at, and if a student is really credible, they are able to secure rather than L1 and L2 job, you will get a higher pay. The most important thing to focus on is once you get an entry, what is for you for the next 5 years. Guys, one thing you guys need to understand, and with the trends that you guys are looking at, for example, Amazon itself has jailed 16,000 people this year alone. So there is a reason to it. Because there is a lot of redundancies built in the systems, large scale organizations are doing that. Whereas you are the ones replacing those redundancies and improving the efficiency. So for the next 5 years, 10 years, you guys have a bright career. Also one part, forgot to mention, we have a 5-year mentorship program as well, where you can reach out to us at any given point, ask for career advice or ask for a job switch, and we will help you for that.
Thank you, Manav. Any more questions? Any doubts? So as Manav told, these both platforms are low code, no code. So students who are scared of coding, who think we can't do coding to that level, this is an opportunity for you. Yes. So I'd ask now Tanmay and Mukul to address the juniors.
So guys,
Okay.
Apur is your alumni from last year, na? Last year. Last year, yeah, na? So we did a campus drive with you guys. We picked up two people. Apur is our amazing AI/ML engineer who is building the proctoring solution, and we are coming up with a LXP platform. So he's the one building it, and he's part of our team. And he would just like to address you guys for 2 minutes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Apurv Pandey, 21 CSU 418. And before I begin, I have two questions. How many of you are from AI, ML and data science background? Just raise your hand. Okay, so I know how coding rounds are going for you. And second, is Raju Bhaiya still at Maggie Point? है ना? हाँ, मैं भी इन लोग को मिलाने लेकर जाऊंगा उनसे. Okay, so I am also from data science background. My coding round used to be very bad. Like ये odd even का code मुझसे क्यों लिखवा रहे हैं? How to do it? How to solve odd even code? हमें तो Kaggle से data निकालना आता है ना? Raw insights निकालेंगे. पर नहीं, ऐसा नहीं था. बहुत दिक्कत हो रही थी मुझे. And I was the one of the few students जिनकी एकदम end में placements हुई थी. And God and VyntraVerse was very fortunate with me कि मुझे chance दिया और अब मैं यहाँ पे AI ML संभालता हूँ सब कुछ. मैं यहाँ पे bot बनाता हूँ, proctoring solution बनाता हूँ. आप लोग भी यही सब बनाएंगे, सेम ऐसे ही कुछ करेंगे. Now let's just cut back to thing where how was my first day at the VyntraPro. मुझे पहले दिन ही CEO ने बोल दिया था, my Umesh sir told me कि Apur, we want to build a AI solution and the client is facing this issue. And I was like, यार मुझे तो बस ML आता है ना. And the project was of deep learning. कैसे होगा? Then I learned each and everything. And by the time I was learning all these things, I learned about कि APIs कैसे hit होती हैं, how we make a reusable function, env फाइल कभी Bitbucket पे नहीं पुश करनी है, config फाइल क्या होता है, तो मैंने ये सब सीखा. But you guys will always be a step ahead of me. You will always be matching the steps with people having 2 to 3 years of experience. क्योंकि हम लोग वो सब तुम्हें day 1 से ही सिखाएंगे, सब बताएंगे कैसे प्रोजेक्ट्स बनते हैं, कैसे लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स हैंडल होते हैं, each and everything सब पता चलेगा तुमको. But one thing I required is like जिसको फोन चलाना है, जिसको इंस्टाग्राम चलाना है, जिसको अपनी मीटिंग्स अभी होंगी, किसी की इंपॉर्टेंट स्टैंड अप कॉल्स होंगी, आप ले सकते हैं. वी ओनली वांट रिस्पॉन्सिबल स्टूडेंट्स वर्किंग फॉर अस सो दैट वी कैन गेट देम गारंटीड प्लेसमेंट्स. एंड सेकंड, मुश्किल तो होता है यार प्लेसमेंट वाला ये 7th 8th सेमेस्टर, पर आओ, हर दिन आओ कॉलेज, एवरीडे मेक अ न्यू मेमोरी. मेरा वाला पार्ट में तो भाई बहुत प्रेशर था, मैंने बहुत झेला था. एंड इट वाज लाइक अ रोलर कोस्टर राइड फॉर मी, बट लिव एवरी मोमेंट. एंड हो जाती है प्लेसमेंट, हमारे साथ थोड़ी जल्दी हो जाती है. आई वांट टू कॉल तन्मय कि आवर
So hello everyone. Currently I am studying at VyntraVerse. Okay, so first I will tell you that if you are planning, if you have made your mind, please be aware that you have to be consistent on this platform that they are teaching you in the whole course. And I would say make every class at your memory that you will not forget each and every part. It makes it sound that you are facing something extensive that you will not be able to pull it off by paying that amount, and you will not pull it off. It sounds like that, but my experience was that I was consistent on every class, and the assignments that were given after class, I did it by my whole heart, and that led me to understand each and every point of ServiceNow. I am under ServiceNow batch, and it is like how once you want to learn how to ride a bike. So if you go on YouTube and search for how to ride a bike and only see it how to ride it, and you do not ride it by yourself, then you will never be able to ride it by yourself, when to pull the brake and when to pull the clutch. Okay, so that's the part I would say is the most important with VyntraVerse. So if you pull back in between of the course, that will hamper you in the end. as I know I have studied here, every one of you complete the subject at the end of the semester, one-nighter, and it is done. But not with ServiceNow, not with UiPath, and teachers will really scold you if you will not study properly. So it is very serious. It is not something that you are not going on a smooth pace and will get the placements. It is a bridge, as I want to say that, because you people are very scared right now. Everyone heard and hearing about this, that AI will take your jobs, but then you pull on the YouTube and search for how to get a job, and everyone on your YouTube tells that pick up the demanding technology that is in market right now and try to study that. And what is that technology? I don't know about it. Same with ServiceNow. When they came in the college, I didn't know about ServiceNow. What is that? And I am very glad that I am right now at VyntraVerse, and I have a guide over me that they are teaching me that what is the technology that will be really helpful to get the job, and I will be placed at a good package. So I will give it to the Mukul.
So hi everyone. I know you are feeling sleepy or बहुत देर हो चुकी है, तो you are getting bored. So I will not give you a lecture. I will just give you my experience. So आपने 21 CSU से सुन लिया, तो एक बार 22 CSU से भी सुन लो. Last year I was sitting where you are sitting, and it has been 2 months. Still I have been doing this course, and I am in the UiPath batch. So for the last 2 months, I'm not just learning skills. We are learning professional skills as well. Like how to, we are also learning professional skills, sorry. And okay, so we are learning UiPath. And how many of you have heard about UiPath before today? Please raise your hands. I know no one, because I was the same person 2 months back. When they came 2 months before and they said like, we want to teach you UiPath. I was like, what is UiPath? Then Prerna ma'am had a session and she told me that you do research about UiPath and सीखो आप उसके बारे में क्या है. Then to tell you, I was in full stack development, was my specialization, and I was chasing the roles like full back end, front end, full stack developers. Most of you are from AI and that stuff, so you must be chasing AI roles. But you must know that these are conventional roles. And the market is, you know how the market is, and these roles are getting lesser and lesser, and companies are laying off old conventional roles. So we have new roles like UiPath, ServiceNow. These companies are upcoming skills. So if you follow these things like UiPath, what is UiPath? UiPath is basically you are building bots. You are not writing code and you are not creating websites. You are creating bots which will do the automation. जो AI आपका जॉब ले रही है, ऑटोमेशन हो रहा है, जो नॉर्मल लोगों की जगह वो आप बोट्स बनाओगे जो ऑटोमेशन करेगा. सो आई वांट टू जस्ट से कि आपको न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी सीखने को मिलेगी, एंड दे आर प्रॉमिसिंग 100% प्लेसमेंट सपोर्ट. एंड व्हाई आर दे प्रॉमिसिंग 100%? बिकॉज ये लोग सुबह सुबह रोज मैसेज करते हैं दैट व्हाट इज योर प्रोग्रेस, एंड दे टैग कि मुकुल व्हाट इज योर प्रोग्रेस, यू डिडंट डू दैट असाइनमेंट, व्हाई डिड यू डिडंट डू दैट असाइनमेंट. So because they are making accountability a habit, that's why they are promising 100% placement, and the course is very relevant to industry. Like they are not teaching you any theory or something. They are teaching what is actually being used in industry. Like my teacher he's not right now here, Shivam sir. So is working as a RPA developer right now at VyntraVerse only, and he's building projects with them. So he is teaching us. So you know that he's the person who is actually building the projects, and he tells me that इस project में ऐसे ऐसे करो, क्योंकि that's how industry works. So by that I would like to end this. Thank you.
Guys, the program is very simple. You study what we tell you. You do the projects that we tell you. And third, you get a job. There's no rocket science to it. The good part of our program is the way we are structured is there is next to no theory. You don't have to learn anything. कोई रट्टा देके pen paper पे exam नहीं देना, कुछ नहीं है वैसा. It's all live projects. For example, both the instructors give you a project of like 15-20 hours. So you have to build the project and the number of reps that you do to build the project, जैसे जिम में जाते हो बाइसेप बनती है, वैसे ही the number of reps that you do with the projects is something which makes you deployable ready on day one, and hence you can get a premium at your salary as compared to a regular freshers. So that is the program. I hope I'm very clear. Any questions, please do ask me. Any questions, anyone? सबको समझ आ गया? गाइस, कोई भी क्वेश्चन है किसी का? सबको समझ आ गया एकदम 100%? नो क्वेश्चन कि हमारी प्लेसमेंट कहाँ होगी, कौन सी कंपनी, कौन सी लोकेशन? अगर तुम प्लेस होते हो बैंगलोर में तो चलेगा, हैदराबाद?
What about those students in the field of cybersecurity or any other field?
Good. Great question. I forgot to mention this. Guys, two things. I don't care about your GPA as long as there is no back. I don't care about what engineering stream you have. The program is structured in a way that anyone from any specialization can come in, build themselves and get a job. So, अगर तुम्हारी back नहीं है, your CGPA 6, I have zero issues. The only thing I ask is intent and the purpose to do something. So that अगर मतलब I know बहुत लोगों को यहाँ लग रहा होगा मेरा तो बाप जॉब लगवा देगा and all that, मैं भी ऐसे ही था. मैं खुद I did my engineering from Manipal University and मेरे बाप ने मेरी जॉब लगवाई थी. In Ernst & Young, in consulting, in performance improvement, which was the best consulting wing for E&Y at that time. But later on, when I moved to Dubai and I did my master's there while I was working with SAP, one thing became very, very clear. The coming chapter, either it's gonna be amazing for you, where you create enormous wealth, or you will always be stuck in a cycle on a month-to-month EMI. इस महीने के ये bill, उस महीने के वो bill. To be very honest with you, any kind of redundant work will be removed in the next 5 years. All these boring managerial jobs, people manager jobs, 50%, because bots do replace. They run 24/7. I have 3 bots running in my office 24/7 to manage the projects. That is happening and you can't avoid it. But the amazing part is similar to what internet. वो देखो क्या सो रहा है बंदा. बेहोश. बेहोश. So the amazing part of this is, yes, you would be the ones deploying the bots. Yes, you will be the ones safeguarded from the AI layoffs. So my ask is, अगर किसी को career चाहिए, yes, please do come and give the assessment, and we can assure you that you will get an amazing placement. And that's our 2 cents to it. And any other question, I'm more than happy to take it up with you. You can scan, you can look at VyntraVerse.com, or if you want, we can take some questions offline also, क्योंकि मुझे पता है तुम सबकी बहुत फटती है प्रेरणा मैम और रीटा मैम से कि इनके सामने पूछ ले तो ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा. I mean, इन्होंने ही हमें बुलाया है, तो guys be assured they do care about your placement. The engineering college that you guys are in. अच्छा, by the way, my elder brother is from NorthCap. He was that time this college was known as ITM. Post that he joined IBM under my father's guidance. He went to London School of Economics. Now he's a partner with a world largest media agency. So again, my point to say this, the point to tell you this is, direction is more important than anything else in this life. I was very fortunate that my father was a CXO leader in the industry. I had all the leadership help, all the connections, all the direction that I need. Hence, this program is built in a way that each and every learner studying with us should have a direction, should know what to do and to be guided. हमें आपको स्विमिंग पूल में फेंकना नहीं है. We will first teach you how to swim and then you swim. स्कूबा भी कर लेना. Up to you. Any other question? Okay. So, if you ask me if you are from a technical background, one thing to ensure would be either you are going into a technology or product company, or at least a services company, where you will be the ones implementing the solution, because you have done your engineering. And by the way, sir told Accenture, right? Accenture got 50% market share wiped off overnight. So that is happening to consulting world actually. So my suggestion would be have some technology experience, and hence the no code and low code platforms kick in. You don't spend too much time in coding, but you build the systems, you build the workflows, and you have an amazing career. The career track for you to, after 5 years, you you lead a team of automation, and then that's a track to becoming a CTO for the organization. So that's my suggestion. Go for at least a managed services IT company, at least bare minimum. So your companies like IBM. IBM is both services and technology. Atos is the same. Cognizant is the same. Then you have entity data. Then you have Hitachi systems, which operate for in the public domain. So these are our hiring partners. And so these are the sort of companies that one should target. Yeah. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, hello. So we have had extensive discussion with VyntraVerse in past 2-3 months. We have also, as you have already heard, our final year student and the student from the previous batch that they have been working with them. So we have done all our research survey, and that is why we have brought them here on the platform. And the reason they are guaranteeing is because they have that pool with them who's asking for the skill gap. When they are showing you the gap in ServiceNow UiPath, you can do the research yourself. Those companies have already approached them and told them that we want this particular skill set ready in this manner. That is why it is going to be 4 months, 5 months, the semester starting from your end of August till December, they'll be preparing you for that in ServiceNow or UiPath. And it is mixed in 2 hours training session, self-paced session, assignments. They're preparing you for mock interview, mock test, everything, all preparations will be done through them. And as we have also done our survey along with my placement team, Prerna, Vandana ma'am, we have found that what industry wants today is a student who is ready to be taken in. They are not going to train you, because that is where they are doing the cost cutting. Right? So all after doing all that survey, we have got them here. So whatever comes to your mind, silliest of questions, smallest of questions, please get it clarified right away. Because we are looking for giving them almost 100 to 150 students whose guarantee they're going to take and take you through this journey next 4 months itself. Okay? And since you already have a foundation in AI, ML, or even in cybersecurity full stack students, you have studied Introduction to AI, ML as a core course. So that basic knowledge is there with all of you. Rest training is their responsibility. They're going to train you from scratch. You have to be ready to work hard, which you're already doing as it is when you're coming to the university. Already projects have been assigned to you, you're working. Now, those projects would be live projects which they'll be making you do. Same marks will be moved towards your program electives, because they are the projects which the industry needs. That is the direction in which they're going to take you. So please think through this. Don't be casual about it. You want 5 minutes, use your mobile, do a research on ServiceNow UiPath, and be ready with your questions right now. We don't have time to wait for this batch. Next batch we will be ready, and we will start from 6th semester onwards. Now, because we have also started understanding the trends of the industry and the market. Okay? So take 5 minutes, open up your mobile, you're free to use your mobile, go through ServiceNow, UiPath, and come up with questions. Use ChatGPT, Claude. Tell ChatGPT Cloud to give you questions and ask those questions one by one. I want 50 questions in another 5-10 minutes coming from you.
मैम बस एक आंसर करना है उनका, वो he asked around the product thing. So product companies like ServiceNow and UiPath have just started entering India. So they are not, their operations are not full scale right now as compared to Singapore or something like that. So, but we spoke to the chief of staff with ServiceNow. Yes, they would be looking for some people, but your chances would be more with their enablement partners, like companies like Amorphous. So if you look up Amorphous is a ServiceNow certified implementation partner. They have picked up a huge 100 million round also right now, and so they pay decent, good career growth, and once you spend like a year or two doing the implementation, your chances to get into the product company itself increases. Yeah.
Like I was for my other roles, like I have prepared over the past year, like full stack developer, backend developer. So I want to like skills that are like my data. And I can start this service how UiPath as a secondary option or a pattern option.
Yeah.
Whichever opportunity is best for me, either a ServiceNow or UiPath developer, or either a backend or full stack developer. So I want to manage both of them. So how much time commitment it will be in, like it will be like 5 days a week, or how much time commitment for that?
Okay. So the good part about this program is college has integrated this with your the program electives. So whatever time you were spending earlier also on something, you will be spending the same time. It's usually around 2 to 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. On Saturdays, it will be all live projects that will be given to you that you would need to present on Monday or Tuesday as per the wishes of the professors or the teachers. And but yeah, 3 hours a day is something that you should look at.
Sir, a question.
Yeah.
My question is basically, how can VyntraVerse help a person? Let's say a person is already making agents and like they are actually running a company, and like you mentioned in the start, like someone's salary even depend on it, that they are doing some productive work. So how can VyntraVerse help that student or that person who is already doing that work and is working in a company and like he's looking for better opportunity?
Understood. So a program is not only for freshers, it's for 0 to 2 years of working professionals. Our program is structured in a way to beat a 2-year or 3-year JD requirement. So what you might be knowing right now would be definitely like 20 to 30% of what we are teaching. The balance, the delta that we teach is to ensure that you are the best, and for example, you are at 3.5 or 4 lakhs LPA. Since you have that experience, you have a very good chance to shoot above the bracket as well, because of getting the expertise, getting the knowledge, and live tools that you will be using in sandbox environment to deploy the systems. So what you know today plus what we will teach you would be incremental to your growth, and you can easily look at a good pay hike depending upon, we can discuss like what's your current pay package, what's the role and everything, and we can advise you for the same.
Like, is there any course curriculum in the website?
Yeah, so if you go to VyntraVerse.com, you will see a program guideline on what all we are covering. So you will get a brief idea. On the website only, you will find the link to ServiceNow, our ServiceNow page and UiPath page. So you can explore in detail as well. Any other question? कोई नहीं, ये माइक नहीं भाई.
Sir, how would the students be shortlisted in ServiceNow or UiPath? Will it be upon our choice, or the grading will decide on how are we going to be branched or slotted into the paths?
Okay. So our assessment decides that for you and for us. So our assessment is structured in a way, when you give it your aptitude, professional, everything, strategical thinking, analytical thinking, it gives us a percentage fitment to the right career track. So it's not a human deciding, it's all algorithm driven. We have developed a very extensive program around it. So the algorithm tells you, okay, this is the program that you should go for. If you still feel that you want to do something, you want to do the other track, you can speak to our professors, they will assess you, and basis their judgment, you will be assigned a track. Our idea is, see, sometimes what sparkles is not something that you will always want, right? What you think is best for you might not be the best for you, because you are thinking from a limited knowledge or expertise. So when we designed the assessment, was designed in a way to understand better than you know yourself, and then give you the right career track. So hence, that's the way we work. Any other? So thank you guys. I hope I can sense that you guys are a little confused right now. I know it's the first time someone coming and telling extensively about ServiceNow and UiPath. Take the day, spend some time, understand what is going in the market. Don't be scared of AI. I can assure you of that. Start to learn how to use it at your advantage, be it in my program or not in my program. There are n number of things you can do. The only differentiation is we tell you what to do and where to go. That's from our side. Thank you so much. You can reach out to us via our website, and we'll drop you a mail also with a phone number that you can contact on. Thank you.
Thank you, Manav, for the insightful session. Now I would request Professor Rika Tigara ma'am.
Okay, dear students, I would just say two lines because I have already been communicating my views and thoughts and sharing with you. Please be don't scared of trying out this new opportunity, which might make your career and future bright. Because I know all of us are in the conventional and traditional mode of, and we know few companies by name, and we feel, that is the ultimate thing. But let's not stick to that. And let me tell you, recently I got to know from our placement manager, Vikas Narula sir, that Accenture is looking for, they want a list of students who have completed either their AWS Cloud Practitioner, PAGA, or ServiceNow certificate. So these three certifications now they have mentioned. So seeing this, most of the companies moving towards ServiceNow, and similarly there are others who are looking for UiPath. And so this is something which is catching up now since last 2-3 years. It has been here in the market, but maybe somewhere we could not connect with a company like VyntraVerse who could give us a better solution and who could give us the guarantee. So here my only the point that I as a head of this department find convincing is first that they are providing our students with the latest certification, training them, investing their money, resources, and second they are guaranteeing us the placement. So I don't think I could ask for more than that as of now, but I want that each one of you should please research, go through it, and all of you who are interested, maybe 100% should sit through the exam, take a call once you are assigned the certification, and then if you want further counseling, let us know, we will call them again. But we don't have much time left for this semester. We have to close this by next week. We have to be, whosoever comes on board, we are going to hand them over to the team VyntraVerse, and we begin. Thereafter, for the rest of them, we have to be finding other methods as well. The companies which will be coming in through placement cell, definitely we'll be looking for all of you getting other remaining lot to get placed. We are looking for 90% and above placement during this year. That is why we are making all this effort, because last time we have faced a lot of challenges and current status is around 60-65% placed, students placed, and many of them are still struggling because they have not yet received their offer letters. Their offer letters are getting there from. So, seeing all that scenario, extensive work has been done at the department level. We have done the various survey, and that is how we have come up with this model. So, I hope you make the maximum use of it. And please note, this 10,000 is a very minimal amount. The university is investing heavily into it, and thanks to our management for agreeing to do that. This is just for you to ensure that you take it up seriously. The same would be reimbursed because they will ensure that you all complete the course and get placed. So this is not a sort of an additional, this is just for us to ensure that you take it up seriously and do not waste the time, resources which have been put up by us, by the department and by VyntraVerse. If you have any other questions, we'll be sharing the email ID, mobile number of Manav and their team. You can reach to them even after going back home. Talk to them. You want a one-to-one session with them, you are most welcome to do that. I'm sure Manav, I'm speaking on your behalf. I hope you'll be available for that. Yeah. So thank you all of you, and please after this move to your regular classes. Thank you.